Once, a girl likes you, but you don't know.
It was a Tuesday. I was eating cold pizza in my bathrobe, hair in a tragic bun, debating whether to rewatch Bridget Jones for the 7th time this month when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I swear if I see one more pineapple on pizza, I'm filing a lawsuit. I stared at the screen, half a pepperoni hanging from my mouth. Me? What did pineapple ever do to you, Your Majesty? Unknown number. It's an abomination. The fruit deserves better. And just like that, my day went from bland to bizarre. I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. But for some reason, neither of us stopped texting. We didn't exchange names, just jokes, memes, random confessions. It was like talking to a diary that flirted back. I saved him as Mr. Wrong Number. Days turned into weeks. I told Mr. Wrong Number everything from my obsession with vintage mugs to my recent breakup with a guy who said I lacked ambition because I preferred reading to networking. One Saturday morning, my best friend Haley dragged me to a coffee shop downtown. As I stood in line behind a guy in gray joggers and a hoodie, he turned around to grab a napkin and I nearly swallowed my tongue. It was Liam Blake, the Liam Blake, Hollywood's newest rom-com golden boy. He had dimples, a voice like warm caramel, and $1 million smile. Haley leaned over. Don't freak out, but that's Liam, he lives here now. I played it cool, sort of, okay. I dropped my muffin, but hey, no big deal. Meanwhile, Mr. Wrong Number and I had started a nightly game. One honest confession before bed. Mr. Wrong Number. I've won 2 People's Choice Awards, but I can't assemble IKEA furniture to save my life. Me? I once pretended to know CPR so I wouldn't look dumb in front of a guy at the gym. His messages felt oddly personal, familiar, funny, vulnerable. I couldn't help but wonder, who was this guy really? Then he asked, ever thought about meeting me? Cue full panic mode. I wasn't glamorous or famous. I was a book-loving, anxiety-sleeping, sarcasm-slaying nobody with a tendency to trip over air. Still, I said yes. We agreed to meet at an outdoor book fair, public, safe, no pressure. I wore my lucky denim jacket and brought my best sarcasm. He texted, black hoodie, big sunglasses, and nervous energy. I scanned the crowd and froze. Liam Blake stood under the poetry tent, hoodie, sunglasses, nervous energy. No freaking way. My feet betrayed me and walked over. I tapped his shoulder. Me? Please tell me you're here for the overpriced hot dogs. He pulled down his sunglasses slowly. You're Little Miss Wrong Number? And just like that, I face planted into a cardboard cutout of Jane Austen. Turns out, Liam had gotten my number by mistake while trying to reach a producer named Emma, but instead of correcting it, he kept texting because we clicked. Unfortunately, so did the paparazzi the moment we were spotted grabbing tacos together. The headline read, Liam's Mystery Girl, New Romance or Publicity Stunt. Cue his agent's meltdown and my existential crisis. We stopped texting for a week. It felt like I'd been ghosted by my favorite daydream. Then came the grand gesture. In the middle of my shift at the bookstore, Liam walked in no cameras, no sunglasses, just flowers and a sheepish grin. I missed the girl who argued with me about cereal brands at 1am. We started over, for real this time. It wasn't all Hollywood glamour. There were weird fan rumors, awful online gossip, and one horrifying encounter with a stalker alpaca on a hiking date. But there were also mornings with burnt toast and soft kisses, game nights with confessions, and a love story that felt like a rom-com I never wanted to end. He still can't assemble IKEA furniture. I still hoard mugs. But now, he kisses me goodnight instead of texting emojis. And I changed his contact name from Mr. Wrong Number to Home.